Hey guys, we don't have any severe thunderstorm warnings to pass along to you, but we are tracking a pretty good cell that has popped up just off toward the south and east of La Junta. That's where you were just looking with our Bureau Wireless Neighborhood Weather Network cameras. It's that storm that is producing some of the heaviest rain. It's sliding off toward the north. Will clip portions of Los Animas. This storm is moving off to the north at about 12 miles per hour, so we'll have to keep a close eye on that as again it moves off toward the north. As it moves over Highway 50, it is going to cause some slowdowns, and somewhere else where we are keeping a close eye on the amount of rain we are receiving right near Cotopaxi, the Hayden Pass burn scar. We now have a flood advisory issued for that area. That stays in effect until 5:30 because we have had some pretty significant rain in that area. Of course, the Hayden Pass burn scar, an area that is very susceptible to flooding because of the recent fire. And we are continuing to track pretty quiet conditions, believe it or not, around Colorado Springs, south of Woodland Park and north of Cripple Creek. We're getting a bit of heavier rain and a bit of thunder and lightning as well. Nothing overly impressive, though, in the Pikes Peak region yet, but that doesn't mean that we are in the clear. The storms that develop tonight and again tomorrow will be capable of producing flooding rains, and lightning is also going to be a concern. Gusty winds, small hail cannot be ruled out either. Skycast is showing that we will keep these storms around through the duration of the evening, so if you have somewhere to be this evening, make sure that you bring the umbrella with you. As we take you into about 10 o'clock, I expect most everything is going to begin wrapping up with the exception of a few storms lingering across the southern mountains. I anticipate those will come to an end as well as we head into your early Thursday morning by 7 a.m. Clouds are expected to clear for most, so we'll have a bit of sunshine to start you off on your Thursday. Enjoy it. Gets out of here by the afternoon. Clouds will thicken up and we'll start to see those storms popping up across the high country once again. This is a look at 1 o'clock. By 1 o'clock, we'll have a few storms around Teller County as well as southern I-25. As I mentioned, storms tomorrow will be capable of producing heavy rain. Taking you into the later hours into the evening, I do expect storms to continue to increase in intensity as well as coverage, spreading across I-25 near Denver and also through El Paso County and into Pueblo. We'll keep the storms around through about 8 o'clock, and then overnight, while most of the storms will come to an end, we're tracking something else. Late tomorrow night and into your early Friday morning, some cooler air is expected to move in, and that will noticeably drop temperatures. Low temperatures tonight will be in the 50s and 60s. High temperatures tomorrow, not bad. We're back in the 80s and 90s. But take a look at what happens Friday into Saturday. High temperatures here in the Springs, 77 degrees Friday, even cooler, though, for the weekend. Make it a little bit of a taste of fall for Saturday and Sunday with temperatures in the low 70s. We will keep a pretty good chance for storms in place as well Friday, Saturday, and again on Sunday, Friday, really bringing the next chance for some strong to severe storms in those areas of green, which includes portions of Colorado Springs and Pueblo. We'll have to keep an eye out for that. Temperatures will get back into the 80s by next Monday. In Pueblo tomorrow, 90 degrees, 85 then on Friday, with temperatures in the mid to upper 70s this weekend, so we'll cool it down in Pueblo as well. Back in the 80s, though, to start you off on the work week next week. Canyon City tomorrow, we're getting 89 degrees, 83 then on Friday. We drop it back into the 70s Saturday into Sunday. 80s are expected to return Monday. Monday we'll get a dry day, but we'll bring back the chance for storms by the middle of next week, which is very typical for this time of year. Teller County 72 tomorrow, 69 on Friday. Temperatures in the low 60s on Saturday. Saturday really looking to be one of the coolest days of the next 7 days. So if you have any outdoor plans, well, you may need the umbrella. You'll probably need a couple extra layers on Saturday. Sunday looking to be at least a few degrees warmer before we are back in the 70s by next Monday. But I know this time of year, a lot of folks are on one side of the fence. They're either hoping for more heat or they're sick of the heat and ready for the cool temperatures. So we've got a little something for everybody there on that Saturday.
For us Colorado natives, it's almost like we had a truncated summertime anyway. It felt like it got warm around June maybe this year, and then so 2 months of summer. We'll take it though.
Well, you know, I'm sure that nobody's complaining about a lack of 100-degree temperatures on the map, so I suppose there's a little bit of a silver lining there. As long as we can keep the flooding away, we'll be happy.
For now. All right, Rachel, thanks for the update. At least one apartment complex in Colorado Springs has banned hummingbird